EQPTV and I'm here with Dan and Bill from Carcass. So, come back as strong as the Carcass one are rare. How does it feel to be a part of it?
I guess that's more towards me, isn't it? You've always been a part of it. A little bit surreal, I guess, would be the word. Exciting. A mixture of positive things, I guess. Yeah, it's just, I guess when you're, well, as you know, as a fan of metal, being young, you never expect this kind of thing to happen. And being, when you're actually there in it, it's just a bit, I don't really know, you just have to kind of roll with it. You can't really take it in too much, you just have to kind of, you know, have fun and do what you normally do. So yeah, just great, I guess, is the word.
Surgical Steel was acclaimed as one of the best metal albums of the year. Were there any worries among the band that fans wouldn't accept the new record?
I wouldn't say worries. We were aware of the fact that some people wouldn't accept it because no matter how good it was, some people would never accept it. But we were confident privately in terms of the strength of the stuff. So we just felt like, let's put it out there and see how it goes. We had very limited expectations for this record. Because you just don't know, it's a weird time for music in general.
Especially metal as well.
So already we're just delighted because it's been way better than we would have anticipated.
Right, this is one more towards Bill, but Week of Putrefaction and Symphonies of Sickness were absurdly extreme records for their time.
Yeah.
Was this a conscious effort when you were writing them?
Yes and no. I mean, we were aware that no one else was doing that stuff at the time, but it was just the language that we had between us, you know, musically. That's what we did. Yeah, I mean, you know, we were drenched in underground music at that time, and I don't know. It's hard to explain, but we were in the right place at the right time to kind of push that music forward. We were lucky because it was easy to innovate at that time because there were very few groups doing that music. So yeah, I mean, seemed like a long time ago. That's what I'm trying to say.
But almost at the opposite end of the spectrum, Heartwork approached a more melodic and more structured sound. Did you feel that as a band you had to evolve, or was this just a natural evolution?
That was gradual, really. There's a number of factors. We're getting more ambitious, like musically, we wanted to push it forward. And I guess there was just this pack developing, more and more groups doing that style of music. And we were just in danger of being overshadowed by groups that come along in our wake. And we didn't really want that to happen. So it might have been cool to do symphonies at the time, like whatever year that was. Was it 89? Yeah, well, you would know. but within 2 years, it didn't feel cool to be doing it because we were hearing bands doing very similar stuff all over Europe, and so that's why we did Necroticism and with Heartwork. We were trying to kind of bring to the table the stuff we'd grown up with as kids, early metal, and incorporate it in the extreme stuff. And I guess, you know, now people call it melodic death metal, but at the time there was no tag like that. Which is probably why the album bombed.
Ken Owen provides guest vocals to Surgical Steel. When you were writing the album, did you have a Ken Owen collaboration in mind?
We definitely knew we wanted him on the record in whatever way.
From the start, it was always been mentioned.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Provide the first.
So yeah. So yeah, it's kind of. That was the plan from the start. We had to have his stamp on the record in some way, and he was very up for it, and it went beautifully because we got to preview the album to him, and he gave it the thumbs up, which was a relief. Yeah, it was a very, very important factor for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
And he loved Dan's drumming on the album, which was
good.
Again, very good.
No worry, but yeah, it's great.
And my final question is, what's next for Carcass?
Dan, you've got a memory.
We've got a nice big tour around Europe. Well, everywhere in Europe. Scandinavia, Europe? I guess it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Geography.
Yeah, so we've got a tour with them on Amarth, and then we're doing 70,000 tons of metal next year.
That's the cruise ship.
Cruise ship, it's like a bunch of metal bands on a cruise ship. And then We've got, I think we've got a US tour in the works, March, April-ish, and then and then the rest of the year is kind of to be confirmed, I guess. But hopefully a lot of stuff. Hopefully we're going to keep doing a lot of stuff, keep being busy because it's a lot of fun.
We definitely will, yeah. Yeah,
It's really good
a
fun.
lot of stuff to do. What else can we do?
Thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was wicked.
Lovely to meet you.
Cheers.